third parties call from the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER project. My name is Thomas Desferrier. I'm from the Vegetables Valley cluster in France, and I will be with my colleague from the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER project. Maybe you can introduce yourself, Laura, Sonia, and Maria Elisa, to start. Just quick, Laura, to begin.
So good morning, I'm Laura Mejias from Beta Technological Center, UBQCC, and we are part of the coordination team of the project.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Elisa Spiroli from Cluster Agri-Food in Italy, and we are a partner of the project and coordinator of these FSTP activities.
Hello, my name is Sonia Mau, and I'm from BGT Consulting Group in Belgium, and we are partner of this project and collaborate with the organization of this FSTP call. Thank you.
So we'll be the four of us to answer all your questions this morning. So don't be shy. It's the main idea of this webinar is really to answer all your questions. You have a chat on these Teams, so you can use it to ask all your questions during this webinar. Be aware just. To begin, please keep your cameras and microphone off before we let you speak if you want. If you want to take the to take your microphone on, you can raise your hand with the Teams button, and we can tell you you can speak or not. And also, there will be a replay available on our website. So if you miss some questions, it will be okay for you to have this replay. So just to introduce the project, the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER project, even if we already introduced it in the previous webinar in September, but it's a big project, a European project, which will last 36 months between 2024 and 2027, with 19 partners across the European Union, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, Greece, and Hungarian partners. And we are working to promote inter-regional cooperation in the thematics of the biofertilizer across Europe. We have three main actions. The first action is already completed. It's the state of the art of this thematic, of this ecosystem of biofertilizer. Now we are really in the implementation of a portfolio of interregional innovation investments. We already have some companies who are funded at the beginning of the project. Now, with this FSTP, we want to fund other SMEs in a one-year project to help us to scale up the promotion and the dissemination of biofertilizer in the agricultural ecosystem. So this cascade funding is really to support initiative from small and medium-sized enterprise and startups across different regions across Europe. There is 1.8 million of budget for the total of this call. We already described all the different eligibility thematics of this webinar, so it's not the focus for this one. If you want to have the replay, Maria Elisa will show you also, but you can go to our website to see the replay of the previous webinar of the subject. The only thing is that it's a call divided in two strands. The first one is to address changes from our partners or company partners of the project, named investment cases, and to develop for them tools and services to help them to deploy their biofertilizer. And the strand two is really more open innovation to develop new products, new services, or scale up innovative biofertilizer. So now, Maria Elisa, you can present all the different documents we have yet for this call.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. So good morning, everyone. I am here just to provide you with a general overview of what we are doing as a consortium to support possible applicants to this cascade funding. As Thomas has said, the cascade funding is related to innovation in biofertilizer and biostimulants products in different eligible regions around Europe, linked to the countries of the partners of the project. As you know, the call has been published on the 1st of September and is going on until the 15th of November. So timing is running out, but there is still plenty of time to provide a good proposal for the project and for the cascade funding. What we have done so far, in order to support possible applicants for the projects, of course, we have made many communication, and all around Europe, many communication has been published in several websites and through several social media. So if you need, you can check there. But for the main idea of supporting possible applicants, there are different tools that we have provided. The first one is that we have an official email that you may find in the call, where you can send all your questions related to the eligibility and any other information you may require for your application. Then what we have done, we have published all of the information on the project website, and if I may, I would like to share with you. Okay. This is the official website of the project. Under section opportunities, you can see that there is all the description of the cascade funding, and there you can find further information. But the most important thing is that here you can find the open call guidelines, which is the PDF that is useful for you to better understand what we are requesting with this cascade funding, the eligibility criteria, the evaluation process, and other information that might be very important for you for the application. Together with that, you can download also the application form, which is the document that you need to fill in English and to send to the official email of the project for the application. Whenever you send the application following the instructions that are in the open call guidelines, you will receive a feedback, an automatic reply stating that we have received your application. From the 15th of November, the evaluation will be starting. So this is just the place where you can find the information on the call. other supporting documents, other supporting activities that we are providing, apart from the replying to the email we will receive on the email, there is also, we have also prepared, as you can see here, 2 different things that might be helpful for you as well. The first one is the recording of the different info days that we have done throughout Europe. As you know, at the beginning of September, we did the general info day, meaning that it was open to, it was in English and it was open to everyone interested from every region of Europe. And here you can find the recordings of that session together with the PowerPoint presentation that has been done. And again, just because we decided internally that each country involved had to organize a different info day, so there still in this web page you can find the recordings and the documents. There's supporting documents for different info days in different languages, meaning that we have the Italian info day, French info day with all the information, the Hungarian, the Catalan info day, and such. And again, also the Azore info days. I can see that there is an issue here, so we are going to check that. But in any case, this is a very good source for further details and information, because in the recordings you may find some things or the possible answer to your question. Again, with that, we have set up another web page which is related to what we are, not to where we are, but where we are here right now. So is the Q&A live session, and we have set up in order for you to better have information on the apply. Of course, we have organized this meeting, but at the same time, and it will be published today, we have, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Do you see the document?
Now we are on the website.
Okay. So yeah, I think that I need to close here. And I'm going to share the document. Just let me check. No. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, do you see the document now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a Q&A document that we have set up with the question and answer that we have provided to all possible applicants. And this has been done in different, separated in different countries, with also the information that we have, not the information, with also the question that we have received through the email or during the EU Info Day. As you can see, this is a document where we have set up all the question and answer that we have provided, and this document will be published today in the webpage, in the dedicated webpage. And this is another document that you may use also for your curiosity about eligibility issues and such. As you can see, we have separated the question within countries, but at the same time, and these are the questions that have been raised during the different info days, and you can find all the information here. And at the same time, I'm going to scroll down. We have collected all the questions that we have received during the EU Info Day, and again, different general inquiries that we have received during this period. We have highlighted in yellow the most common question that we have received so far. I guess that most of you have the same question, just like the people that have already submitted. So what I would suggest is to take a look at that document. Of course, we are going to answer to your question now, because this is the day, the event for this purpose. But of course, if further on you have some doubts on eligibility on such, please take a look at this document, the Q&A. Please take a look at the Info Day recordings, and also to the document. Another thing is that we have received many questions with regards to the investment cases, with the technical information on the investment cases needs. And if you have look at the call guidelines, you can see that the strand 1 is related to the investment cases that are already part of the project, but the call is for them to have tools and services for scale up, which is the purpose of the project in their case. And we are just because we have received many questions related to the investment cases, we are working on a project, on a document that will be published as well and communicated as well through our media. And that document, which is a sort of an access to the open call, will provide further information on the needs of the investment cases in order for you to better be informed on what these investment cases need, and to support you again for successful application. So that's it from my side. I think I said everything, but in any case, please let me know.
Thank you, Maria Elisa. It was really complete, and I hope every participant will have better information I put also the link of the website in the chat. So if you want to go and see, it's not published soon, as Maria Elisa told, this Q&A document and this investment case document, but it will be, so be aware about it. Now we will we'll go to the Q&A session. To start this Q&A session, we have a few common questions, and question you ask also in your registration form. It will be several questions. You can add during this time your own question in the chat, and if you want, after all these questions, we will let you the opportunity to raise your hand. I saw already one hand raised, but after all these questions, we will let you raise your hand, not before. So thank you, water protectors. I don't know your name. I see your microphone on. We will let you the opportunity to speak at the end of this session. Thank you. So to start with a really common question, there was a question about the maximum funding of 120,000 euros for collaborative projects, and which entities are eligible to form a consortium for collaborative projects. Is it only SME startup, or other types of companies can join this consortium. We talk about very small companies, we talk about large group, academics, associations. So maybe Sonia, can you give us more details about this question?
Yes, so the eligible entities for this call are the ones that comply the requirements for an SME startup. Every other association, for example, they can be part of the project as a subcontractor. As you can see in the open call guidelines, you have there an eligibility criteria for this point. So you have to read carefully what is your conditions for this. If you comply the criteria for an SME, but the other ones that can apply must be in subcontractor way. I don't know, Maria Elisa, Thomas, if you want to have any more information regarding this.
Yes, just to precise, for very small companies, it's considered as SMEs, so it's okay. For the other
Exactly.
types of
Yes.
entities,
Yes.
especially for associations, you have to refer on the your website we put on the call because it depends on your type of association and how you are legally structured. So you have to refer really to this document, I think.
Yeah,
exactly.
I would like to add another thing. For the application, you need to provide the application form duly filled in English, but at the same time, you need to provide the SME self-assessment, which is a compulsory document. And yeah, all applicants need to provide that. So this is another way to understand the eligibility part.
So for the next question for Laura, it's about the Strand 2 open innovation. Is it correct that 2 activities, because we have 4 types of activities who can be funded in this trend? Is it correct that 2 activities cannot be combined and applicants can have to choose just one activity in their project?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the point is that you will see in the application form that in a Strand 2, we have kind of 4 different sections. We have a scale-up production, formulation, evaluation of products and services. So here, what we prefer is that the projects that you can apply to this open call target one of these topics, right? But it's true that sometimes one can be combined with another one. Sorry, because here I have my cat bothering. So one can be mixed somehow with another topic. So here, remember that the projects has to be maximum 12 months long, and we need to see advances in one of these specific topic. So when selecting the topic in a Strand 2, you must address one of these scale-up production, new formulations, evaluations, or products and services. But somehow when you write the proposal, we can see some mixture of these activities. But please try to focus in one of these topics. Because when we just do innovation projects, it's very difficult sometimes to just focus in a scale-up production without evaluation. But when you write the proposal, please specify clearly which is your priority, and you can include other side activities to complement, but the focus should be one of these 4 topics.
Thank you, Laura, for your answer. Third question is about the maybe for Maria Elisa, if the SME is localized in eligible region, but the R&D is done outside, can it be eligible? And the same question for subcontractors, should they be inside eligible regions, or can they be outside?
Yeah. So the R&D should be done in eligible regions in this case, but you can do research and development for products or other aspects of your value chain that would be sourced, formulated in countries outside Europe, but and this is also for the subcontractor question. The project must be realized and should have an impact on the EU eligible region of the project.
You can find the list of eligible regions in the form if you have doubts about this question. And for the last common question we have, it's about the budget. It's a question we have a lot. Maybe Sonia, you can answer it. It's there's a limitation about the budget and the grant amount of 60,000 euros. A company can a company contribute with its own funds and made the budget of the whole project bigger than 60,000 euros?
Well, the budget, the maximum amount of the grant is 60K, as we already said. If there is only one SME plane, and if there is more than one, the maximum is the double. But well, it's the maximum amount is 60K. So if the company wants to contribute with its own funds, it's not our concern, because the maximum amount that we are granted is 60K. So it's not expected to the company to contribute with its own funds to the project. So I don't know if I'm being clear, but I think that this question is it's more or less clear that the maximum grant is 60K, and including all the expenses that are eligible, and also for subcontracting. So this is all the amount, the maximum amount for the grant. Maria-Lisa, Thomas, I don't know if you want to add any more notes on this.
If I may add something,
Yes.
At the end, here in this type of funding scheme, all the proposals are funded 100%. So we don't expect co-funding from the SMEs.
Yes.
And the proposal somehow will be evaluated regarding the activities that you propose in your application and the grant quantity that you ask or you apply for. So if the SME then wants to continue investing in that aspect, for us is great, it's perfect, because at the end we want to boost this innovation in SMEs and startups. But when regarding to proposals evaluation, which we will just evaluate the activities that you will describe in the proposal and the budget that you are asking for, but not expecting any other co-finance from your part.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura and Sonia. Now we will start to talk about your own questions you put on the chat and on the registration form. So I will alternate between the chat and the registration form. So the first question on the chat was maybe for Laura about the biostimulants and technical aspects about it. It's regarding case study 4, measuring the effect of biofertilizer on climate change for the strain 1, I think. Is there a minimum requirement in terms of cultivation cycles and number of plants to study the impact of biostimulants on climate change? And in addition, does the biostimulants be under investigation? The biostimulants under investigation need to be already available on the market, or can we use a new product that has not yet been commercialized?
Okay, sorry, because I don't know why, but I cannot read directly the questions on the chat. But anyway, regarding to strand 1 and all activities in the investment cases, as Maria Elisa said, we have received a lot of questions asking for more information of what it's intended to be performed during this strand 1. So we are working on gathering all this information and will be published also in our website. But in a strand 1, when referring to testing biostimulants, and so are the biostimulants or biofertilizers produced by the SMEs of the I3-4-BIOFERTILIZERS project. So somehow we can use external products already in the market, or the ones that are developing right now, just to double check or do kind of benchmarking of their effect. But the ones that we are targeting to use in the test are the ones that comes from the investment cases of the project. Regarding the type of crops, number of trials, and so, remember that it's only 12 months extension or duration. So consider also the seasonality of the crops and how easy it's to perform different cycles of testing these products. Anyway, and also consider the budget, no, because we have a specific budget allocated in these challenges. So this means that all these trials needs to be, all these tests or trials needs to be done with this budget associated. So we are working to have more information related. If we have a special interest in a specific crop, we will put it in that document. But this referring to the type of products, the main product to be tested are the products coming from the investment cases of the project. I don't know that the person that formulated it, the question, if it's clear.
Pietro Tonini.
Yeah, thank you very much, Laura. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Everything is clear. The only thing that is maybe is not clear for me is regarding to the biostimulants. So if we are making or producing biostimulants in the company, we can apply this in the project. So this is your answer to this question.
Well, if you are producing these biofertilizers and you want to work with investment cases of the project that are applying in the strand 1, maybe you can test your products like another control of the testing. But if you want to test your products alone, I would suggest to go to a strain 2, because at the end it's open innovation. Here you are not linked to any specific challenges of the investment case, and could be another option. But remember that then when applying to a strain 1, you are applying to a specific challenge raised by the SMEs of the project. And what we are expecting here is that all the activities are addressed to find solutions or evaluate their products in field, in characterization formulations, and so.
Okay, so I basically try to resume, and thank you very much for your explanation. In this trend 1, I need to test something that are coming from the consortium.
Exactly.
So I don't have to put in the cost the acquisition of these biostimulants?
No, it will be for free. Exactly.
Great, great. Thank you very much for your explanation, Laura.
Thank you.
And for the last question, that is for strain 1 and for strain 2, for biostimulants or biofertilizer, should they be available on the market or not yet been commercialized? Can be not yet been commercialized. The only thing is we want level of TRL, if you know this TRL, a little bit high, because we want some products who are really close to the market. So it's not a product with a limited amount of proof. It should be products well known and really close to the markets.
Okay, if I may add
Yes.
a last thing here, is that if you are willing to work with a company of the project, and you are testing their product and maybe also yours, just to compare efficiencies, an option that we are evaluating, at I think that we will do it, is to sign bilateral NDAs, just to protect confidentiality by both sides, just to have this in mind.
Thank you, Laura. 3 little questions for Sonia about budget and financial declaration. The first one, it was in the registration form. Will it be necessary to provide timesheets to prove human resources during the project? I'll let you answer about this, but the answer should be quick, I think.
I don't know. I'm not able to see the questions. I don't know why. Also, in the chat, I don't know why.
It was in the registration form.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I understood the question. Thomas, can you?
The question is, the participant of the project, do they have to provide to the consortium timesheets, sorry, to prove the use of human resources during the project?
So this is a lump sum. So this is a lump sum scheme. So you don't have to provide that kind of detail for the project. So we want to keep it simple and straightforward. When you have to send the reports that we ask for in the middle of the project and at the end of the project. But keep in mind that this is a lump sum, and the lump sum rules doesn't require this kind of detail like timesheets. So I think that answers the question, I think.
Yes, Maria-Elisa, you have maybe an additional comment. We have a lot of questions, so maybe be short on your answers.
Very quick one. With regards to what Sonia said, I would like also to add that there are some obligation of the beneficiaries which is the fact that you can find it at page 22 of the core, that you need to maintain the records and documentation for 5 years after final payments, and make expenses records available for audits, reviews of investigation. So you need to keep all the original documentation for 5 years after the end of the project. And this is just an addition to what Laura said.
Thank you. I think it's answer maybe the question of Thiago Luz for the consumables. Should we keep the respective invoices or receipts? I see your hand raised, Thiago. Do you want to add another information?
Yes, please. Thank you very much. But that documentation includes the timesheets, right? The documentations that we should keep for any specific audition during 5 years doesn't need to include the timesheets?
No. You have to keep all the records of the expenses that you had regarding the projects. Yes.
Only the invoices. So this means that if we, for instance, 10% of our budget is consumables, it is enough if we keep the invoices corresponding to those 10% of expenses?
I would say yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
So for the next question, Carmen, you want to add something?
Hi, hello. Yes, it is regarding the INFO-DAY video. We already received an email from the partner asking for release it, but we need permission for the publication because that might raise GDPR issues. So I'll let you know as soon as possible when we have a response.
I don't understand the beginning of your question, sorry.
Regarding the INFO-DAY from Azores, the video that you want to publish in the website and other social media, you should wait it. Because it might raise some legal questions, and we need to have sure that we have authorization to do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. For the next question from Anne Coquel, will the selected project have any established collaboration or link with the partners of the consortium, or will they be independent? Maria Elisa, what's your thinking about?
Well, I guess that it depends if you apply, and I would like Laura also to add something on this. I think that it depends if you apply for Strand 1, which is linked to the investment cases, and in this case, I think there a sort of strong collaboration with the investment cases because they need to work together. Or if on Strand 2, which is an open innovation project and which is a totally independent project. In this case, of course, Strand 1, you need to support the investment cases. Strand 2, you have the possibility to have your project. So it's going to be independent. But the main thing here is also the final results of the different projects.
Yeah, just to add something in terms of cooperation, collaboration in the activities, it depends if you apply to Strand 1 or 2, but it's also true that we will organize joint activities of the selected SMEs from this open call, webinars and training activities for legal aspects, pass to market, and so that at the end, I mean, if you are interested in increase your network in the sector, we can share contacts if you want, and you can increase your networking. But in case, just in case of like technical cooperation, it depends on the strand that you apply.
Thank you, both of you. Question about eligible expenses, maybe for Sonia. Two different eligible expenses. can be considered human resources to be hired later in the year of the project eligible? And also, if a company subcontracts the administrative management of projects funded, can they declare these administrative expenses eligible or not? For the last one, it's maybe difficult to answer, but for
Yes. Yes. Well, the eligible ones, the eligible expenses, you can find it in the guidelines. Can you repeat the question? The first one. Yes.
if a human resources are not hired now, but later on the projects. For example, in this summer for the last 3-4 months of the project, for example, can they be considered as eligible expenses or not?
I don't know if I quite understand the question, actually. It's not clear for me, but it's regarding the human resources, right? The staff, the staff. Well, I'm struggling here. I'm sorry, but you can you should follow what the guidelines says. We don't have too many details regarding the human resources in the guidelines, so it's up to you to justify what type of human resources are you using in the project, and that kind of the type of human resources that you're going to have in the project will be evaluated. That's the thing I can say regarding that question. I don't know if I'm being clear, because it's not clear for me, the question. That's it.
For me, the question is that you have to think about during the creation of your form for the project. You have to think about how you will use human resources during the project, human resources you already have and or you want to hire, and this is the budget we'll give to you to conduct this project.
Okay.
We won't ask you if you hire these people or not, because we don't want to have your timesheets about human resources, but you have to put it in the form, and it's
Yes,
okay for us
Yeah.
that it's eligible expenses, I think.
That's
for
the part of the justification. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
And for
If
the
you justify.
And for the administrative expenses, I'm not really sure, but if it's subcontracting efforts, I think it's eligible. But be aware that we want also expenses that are really impactful for the project. So it may lower the interest of your project if you declare like 5,000 euros of administrative expenses. It's not really the goal of the FSTP to the chemical expense.
Yeah.
It all depends. I think it all depends on the justification that you're giving to us, and the importance of that human resources to the project, and to the success of the project. And the success of the project, if there is in this round one, well, the objective is to answer the need of the investment case, and the second one is to have a innovate product or process that you're going to develop closest it's possible to the market. But it all depends on the justification that you give for the success of the project.
I agree. A question for Maria Elisa, maybe. If an SME has headquarters in a region not listed as eligible in the call, but has a registered R&D branch in an eligible region, which will is it acceptable or not?
Yes, that's a good question.
Yes.
No, the SME that apply needs to be one of from the eligible regions. Okay, so if the branch has a sort of status as a SMEs, that will be fine. Otherwise, it's not eligible.
Yes, thank you, Maria Elisa. Three questions. I don't know if we have time to, because there's also another question. So for water protection, the first one is for Strand 2, list several goals such as scale up, explore new formulation methods, blah, blah, blah. These are very interrelated, and scaling up, for example, is very dependent on optimize the formula. I think we already answered this question, Laura.
Yeah, it was one of the questions answered, but again, I mean, we know that these projects are very short because when we are doing this type of innovations, scale-ups, formulations, sometimes takes time. This project is maximum 12 months, and we want to really focus on action in a single stage of the activity. We know, and again, that sometimes formulations, for example, depend on the evaluation of the project, and then it's kind of a iterative process. But we can be kind of flexible in this aspect, but put the focus on the formulation or in the evaluation or in the scale up. You can complement it with other alternatives of the other thematics, but when preparing the proposal, please just put the focus in one of these topics.
Yeah, and it's also answer the question 3. I think you ask water protections. Just for the question 3, in additional question, you ask if microbial biostimulants fit for the call. Yes, for sure, you can put microbial biostimulants in your applications. And the last question you ask is also already answered, because it was about if we can put some biofertilizer, even if they are not official registered products. Yes, if it's already mature biofertilizer. Another question, does a consortium made of 2 SMEs in 2 different listed eligible regions in the same country could count as interregional? So you saying yes, and I also say yes. It will be a really short answer about this. If you want to add something, Maria Elisa, you don't have your microphone. Maria Elisa, you don't have your microphone.
Thank you. If it's an interregional cooperation project, this would receive a bonus points for that.
Yeah.
I mean, interregional doesn't mean, I mean, cooperation between 2 regions of different countries. I mean, interregional can be also in the same country. So this is the point.
Yeah.
A really good question from Sarah Pezzuli. The first one is, what if the total amount of the project is 65? Shall I exclude the extra 5K from the application form? yes, to avoid that we think that you want 65, it's better. You can say that you will have own funds for the project, but you don't have to justify it. So it's okay just to put 60,000. The good question is the next one, maybe for Sonia. How do I self-assess my company in SME? Is SME, sorry. Is there a form about it, or just to document to provide? Sonia or Maria Lisa or Laura, if you want to answer this question.
Yeah, there is a link on the guidelines for that. And you can you just have to send us the results of that assessment.
Yeah, you may find it under the section 3 eligibility criteria.
Are consulting companies eligible? Yes, if they are SME.
Yeah.
It's like
No, it all depends on the project they are presenting. That's the the thing that is going to be evaluated, is that it doesn't depend on the type of SME. It is an SME, but what is being evaluated is the project quality.
Yeah.
You should ask yourself if it's relevant or not that a consulting company apply. If you think so, you can try to apply. If you don't think,
Yeah, for
it's
example,
up to you.
if you need some help to just do the market strategy, or I mean, go for a certification, maybe it makes sense. But if it's very technical, just consider the type of activities that you are proposing.
There was a question also in the registration form about the budget. The budget may undergo changes compared to what was proposed in the application. Can we do it if it's justified? I think we already made the answer of this question, but as we don't need some justification at the end of the project about your use of the budget. We just want as a justification the final report when you will put all the results and the action you made during the project. But if one action costs more than planned, it's up to you to use your own fund to cover. We cannot provide more budgets if you during the duration of the project if you ask for. Based on cost eligibility, is there any recommendation regarding the percentage of overhead cost? I don't understand the question. From Pietro Tonini.
So
The last question on the chat. Yes, Pietro.
Do you need a further explanation, or Maria can reply to me?
Yeah, if you're talking about overheads budget line, there is no overheads budget line here. So I don't know if Sonia agree with me, because the budget, as I can see from the application form, only refers to personal costs, travel, subcontracting, and consumables. So there is no overheads here.
Yes,
Have I replied to the question?
Yeah, so there is, because when I mention overhead cost, I mention administrative cost, taxes, whatsoever. So it's not included. I will include in the other cost. Okay, and then I will include the administrative part in the personal cost, and then in the taxes in the consumable.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry.
Taxes. Okay.
And
So,
maybe
Maria? You want to add
Very-
something?
No, sorry.
Maybe a very last question, because we have another meeting with Sonia after. From Yarali, who put the hand up. Yarali, what do you want to ask?
Maybe I can ask like this. Thank you for answering it in the first time, but it wasn't really clear to me, the answer. I'm sorry. So if our company has branches all over Greece, for instance, and the R&D branch who is going to implement the project is in the eligible region, and the project activities will take place in an eligible region, but the SME headquarters are in a part of Greece which is not listed as an eligible region. So shall we apply, or are we disqualified?
No, if the applicant, meaning the headquarter, is from an ineligible region, you cannot apply.
Okay. Thank you. So if the legal address of the company is from an ineligible region, we cannot apply, right? Okay, thank you. This is clear now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, maybe we didn't answer all the questions, because there was a lot and maybe I missed some. So we will create just for this webinar the whole list of questions with the answer, and we will send it directly to all participants. And we will add it also in the Q&A documents that Maria, Elisa also presented you. So thank you a lot for your participation. If you have more questions, don't forget that we have we have a specific email address. You can address all your questions. Maybe I can put it here. You see info@I3-4-BIOFERTILIZER.eu. It's an email address you also find in the FSTP call, so you can find it also. And thank you a lot for your participation. I don't know if Laura, Sonia, Maria Elisa, you have any more information, or okay, it's okay
Yeah,
for
no,
you.
just a suggestion. Please read the guidelines very well, because all the information are there in case you need to have further details, and we will publish the Q&A and the annex on the investment cases as soon as possible.
Yes, and don't forget the dates to apply. It's the 14th of November. So you have until this date to apply for this call. So thank you. I'm sorry, water protectors. We have to finish this webinar. But if you have another question, you can directly ask us by mail, and we will answer it as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.